Hello guys, right now we're going to continue our social media network project, and our goal for the day is to implement the follow and unfollow feature, wherein there will be no page refresh and we're just using a JavaScript fetch, and we're gonna connect it to our Django JSON.response. And what this gonna do is update our follower count and button instantly. Let's go. First is we're gonna add to our path, our routes, a endpoint for our follow and unfollow functionality. What this means is this follow slash integer endpoints gonna access the function named follow toggle in views. Then in our views.py we're gonna create our function. We're gonna name this follow toggle. Also, we're gonna add in a login decorator for this, meaning only login users can access this function. We're gonna import this one. We're gonna import this at the top. Let's go. And now can be called. Next is we're gonna have a condition here that this request method must be triggered only using put method. If this is sufficient, this is gonna run, but else we're gonna need a default way when this is not a put method, and we're just gonna say like JSON response error and put is required, meaning this throws an error. We're gonna input our JSON response. JSON response is one of the helpers we have in our HTTP built in our Django. Once we're done with that, we're gonna proceed to our code and execute. First, we're gonna fetch the rows that our user ID is targeted onto our session user. We're gonna call its primary key user ID and gets its object. Then also we're gonna fetch the following and the follower count in our follows model. The meaning of this objects filter is find the following count or the following related names wherein the user must be what's inside our params. Then our followers is what is the present user that we have, present session login user. Then once we have that, we're gonna check if this follow is populated, meaning true. If this exists, what is we're gonna execute is this follow must be deleted, and we're gonna set our following into false. This happens because if this statement or this object has fetched something, meaning it's true, then this is now already follow existing. So when this follow toggle is function, meaning it's pressed, what's true right now as we press becomes false. So we're gonna follow that delete and also set the following that false. Else, if this is true, what we're gonna execute is create and insert in the follow schema that we have, and using these parameters, and also set the following. Else, if this is not true, meaning if this follow does not exist, we're gonna insert into our follow table and set the following. This holds our state. Then we're gonna update our followers count by calling this follow object, and we're gonna filter using the following. Once we have that, now we have our following state true or false, and now we're gonna have our followers count. We're gonna put this to our render. Our template HTML is gonna see this and have access to this one.